lakad matatot!
Normally.
They like, I would not want that. There are like a very few. Okay, the Weaver.
Okay, hold on.
To fight.
Let's see here. Not a lot of mana on Undying and no points either in Tombstone. Rune is going to spawn top, but it's going to be First Blood down in the bottom Rune. But it's a haste into the bottle for Sebas, and he's not going to let that one linger for long. He's going to, in fact, activate that one, head straight into the top lane, where Qualifier diving under tower. There's no TPs coming from Vici game, and instead, no, they're not going to be able to...
Oh, in the jungle of Tempest, the DPS gotten some really nice stacks up.
Yeah, Vici are going to scout these now, though. Good ward is going to see both Frisk and XM, and probably the ward placed down as they actually do get that kill down bottom. Draken is going to be able to put together a kill onto Erica, and that's thanks to the rotation of Sebas with the Invis Rune, Will with the Tombstone out. A little bit of a brawl breaking down, but they've actually focused on the Tombstone. Sebas, though, worse off for wear, is going to avoid at the very least the rebound, but there's too much damage out from XM. A 3-man stun there on the Enchant Totem. Will it make a difference? Into the Fissure. Great lineups here for SeekNStrike. Everyone's a bit low, and actually they're going to force XM back. Fighting a bit longer, though, with the duration of the DD Rune, but it's going to be Draken trying to fight even more. Good rebound, or sorry, Dispose at least gets Draken away from potentially getting that kill, as they do focus down onto Yang. 24 strength stolen, however. He's not going to drop. In fact, they're going to take on a second here on the side of Tempest. Maybe 3 as Katyu all out of...
Smoke up. They know he's stuck there. Yep, and here you go.
There's the bait as well. Qualifier trying for the kill onto BAB. There's a TP coming from Tempest, but it's all the way back to the tier 1 tower, and the control, the damage, it's too much here. Or is it? Qualifier actually, with Meld, there's no detection. How good of a team can they be, Pi? And now they're being turned on. That's a huge Resonant Pulse, though, onto 4, I think. There's also an Arcane Rune running here. Katyu falling low. The Echo Slam is going to be used at least for the kill onto XM. But Yang, probably a bit too tanky here. He's not going to go down that easily. I can't believe they didn't bring detection. What?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Katyu, careful here. Missing a lot of strength, as he'll be allowed to leave at the very least. Oh, but Vici, they read that.
Die. You know you messed up.
Okay, they jump up to Draken. That was actually a blind jump from XM, but he finds them all the same. And with Erica coming in to close the gap, they have the kill. Maybe a +1 now, as Katyu had got a little bit of save your buddy syndrome. Lots of lifesteal, though. He's got 3 more charges. Stunned up once, though, into the Echo Slam. They're going to try and turn this around onto the Morphling. But where's the follow-up? Not here in time, or is it? Morph silenced up. He didn't get the shift off, but there's not enough damage. He fights through it thanks to the sidekick lifesteal.
Yeah.
And now Tempest still on the run. Oh, the silence as Erica's going to morph into the puck, and they turn and punish. Before they lost that fight, plant a deep ward in the enemy triangle, so they may have kind of seen enemies in this part of the map, but they're not going to really have the ultis to contest it. Instead, they might be caught mid lane, or maybe it's XM who's caught instead. Yeah, he's going to go down, but Frisk stuns 3 there on the rebound. Echo Slam used in the middle of the creep wave, but Frisk a bit too tanky here. Spirit Siphons all around, keeping Katyu topped up, as Qualifier being focused now by BAB and Erica. Qualifier is going to drop. Wow, the shapeshifted units with the move speed just surround him, rip through his meld armor, and he is dead instantly.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They probably needed to wait a bit, like he needed a bigger echo than that, but he wanted to blow up the Marcy. Okay.
No way. Okay, that was a kind of a cute play there by SeekNStrike, but of course, know that we're in the 1 to 3 minute window now, or 0 to 3 minute window.
Look at this mid towers, it's going down to Lycan creatures.
And that wagon doing work as well, but Draken getting a bit too aggressive. There's going to be the double silences, and it's the decay of all things to kill him. Tempest.
It's not that easy to run in here, though. Let's see. They have a bunch of traps. They have decent vision.
They do.
They have to take this fight. They can't give up the Roche for free. Oh, he's just running.
Katyu's dying to Lycan summons, though, as Draken does get vision here onto Yang. The Echo Slam in the mid lane. They've actually caught 2! Oh, goodness. The initiation from SeekNStrike. 2 dead already from Vici. They don't have buybacks either, as Qualifier needs to try and get away, though, from Erica. That's the most important fight right now. Qualifier fighting to 1, at least burst down the Marcy, but there's nothing to stop Erica here. BK beat up, already takes down 1. Looking for a second now, as Katyu being chased down by the Elder Dragon. And even though it's a slow kill, it should be very easy here for the Morphling. As there it goes, 2 kills for him. Vici game with double bottom. There's a Tinker Ward here. They see Qualifier.
Oh no.
And that is almost certainly going to be a kill. There's no BKB here either. There's the Sight Device for BAB. And a dead TA for 8. There's like not one leading voice, or you know, people are just not in the right places. What's that?
Wait, let's see. Let's see here.
I think we're gonna have to maybe talk about that one a bit later. That's a big kill on this. I mean, they need the Echo Slam now. At the very least, it's an easy megas here for Vici. Draken doing what he can here as they're going to focus a little bit of damage onto Yang as Frisk jumps in, finds Katyu. Katyu, though, of course, relatively safe here. BKB active from Frisk, though, into the Sheepstick, and a kill on the Katyu, who does have buyback. Wu holding on to that one, and with the Fortify, they bought a little bit of time, but my goodness, those barracks falling immediately. Buyback up from Wu now, but they've also gotten themselves into some trouble. Seba silence up and killed. The adaptive strike of Erica is enough to instantly nuke down the puck. Another buyback, however, as Vici, having already claimed the prize that is the Megas, don't really have another reason to stick around on the high ground. May still look to counter-engage, however, as they find a Sheepstick onto Gotaro. In a bit of trouble here, but he gets off the BKB now. He's going to one-shot the Marcy here. XM a little bit lower on spells, only has one Astral Step to play with now as Erica fighting through two. Draken does not get off the time-lapse. He's actually going to die to the damage of XM. Katyu on the buyback. They're going to double smoke to cover him. As Kotaro, it's going to have to be the play. Vici Gaming, they might feel themselves a bit and go diving. I could see that between a Morphling and a Void Spirit for sure. Once again, though, they're going to kick off the fight with a, oh, not a perfect start. Draken as well with a BKB. Actually, this time gets off the time-lapse. A decent fissure catches 3. But it's XM who does a fantastic job at forcing away the Shaker from the fight. He's actually in his own triangle. Keep your eyes on the minimap as he looks to rejoin and maybe look for a slam. Lots of creeps in the mid lane showing. That's at least one upside here. More creeps to Echo Slam bounce off of. If Tempest, of course, can find the jump. Sheepstick, though, is going to be used onto the puck, and that's already a dieback. Erica, godlike now on the Morphling. 9-1 and 6, right on top of Kotaro. There's Echo Slam onto a one-man target. Okay. Into the fissure. Oh, but the dispose into the heels, even with the fear on the DP shard. There's just not enough control here. Erica, yeah, is going to close this one out with maybe even one last kill. Indeed. 11-1 and 6. He's going to end the game here, but Vici Gaming are going to be able to string together a very clean game overall. Take a game for Vici. Oh, what'll it be? I think they do need a little bit, of just damage. Is that a carry? An aggressive Fortify? It was probably here for the mid lane. Oh, that's just not enough damage there on the 4th stack of Shadow Rays. So Sebas is going to bottle sip up. You can see he is absolutely just slowed to a crawl here. It does impact the Ember a bit more than some other mid laners. Oh, but they do get first blood. Nice fissure there to secure it.
Yeah, no.
A little bit while he does heal up. This bottom, there's a tombstone dropped, but Vici Gaming able to simply just walk away. Big wave there secured, at least for Kotaro, as there's a toss back onto the Slark. Little tower shot for him. Sladin, though, careful. They're going to focus now onto the Slark, but the overcharge from Yang is going to keep Erica alive and healthy. Erica maybe looking for his first permanent stack of Agi. Will not get it there, as it's Yang with the ranged auto attack to secure the kill. But we can already think, yeah, he's going to go for an insane mode play, but I think he got scouted by that ward that Vici Gaming have on the enemy side of the river. Still maybe looking for the play, but no, the fissure, yep, that's going to condemn him. At that point, he was already committed, so...
Now that's true insane mode. I like that. I'm going to use that.
I love that. I love are going to start sieging here.
Yeah. I think Vici will defend this, though.
They're going to give it a go. Erica, still only level 5, though. And now here's a 4th hero for Tempest. That'll be Yang dead, as he's actually going to drop to the auto attacks of the familiars, and Erica's left all by himself.
Okay, Mars TP top. Sneaking in the bushes.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Nice job cutting the tree. There's another TP coming. SF has a DD active for a couple more seconds, but it's not going to need it. In fact, the TP is canceled. I think that was an Ember. He didn't use Searing Chains.
No. He has...
That hurts. Okay, but it's good. Draken had the cooldown, so he's at least back to farming. He's still playing Dota as Visage.
Yep.
Tombstone committed onto the high ground. Katyu just wasting a bit of time here. Finds himself on the wrong side of the river, really. Now, Draken maybe looking to fight a bit. He's got some support now, but Sladin's going to toss back a zombie. I didn't know you could toss those, actually. And he's going to get picked up there, swept up, and killed by the Shadow Raises of XM. Farming. He puts 2 and 2 together there. And instead, it's Tempest, who are going to be a bit more aggressive now. Seems like they want to try and aim for Yang. Katyu gets down the Tombstone, a bit of a heal, as now they're not going to be able to touch Erica, covered by the Shadow Dance. Sladin is going to die very easily there. Again, no levels in growth, 0 armor, and even just with the 1 point in Essence Shift, it's 3 permanent agi already stolen for Erica. They're going to get a ward up on the high ground and try and get rid of the Tombstone. Erica is eventually going to get through it here, as from behind comes BAB. Spear is going to condemn Katyu. There's a reload as well down bottom where BK beat up is XM, giving chase now to Kotaro, but there's no pounce. So unfortunately for Vici Gaming, they're not going to be able to actually aggressive vision here. They're looking to set up fights, aren't they? And pickoffs.
Oh, they see everything. Like, they see wherever they're walking.
There's Katu. He avoids the spear, and he's going to get off the tombstone then. Yang as well is isolated. He'll be killed off easily. BAB next to fall. Was not according to plan. They didn't see the other heroes hiding to the right. And a very quick D ward as well. Pretty dagger for a very bad lane for Shaker. This time around, it was also a bad lane for Shaker, to be sure, but it's going to be an even later blink dagger. It's still not up yet. Instead, it's a reload play here onto Draken. An Arena of Blood as well over near the Roche, but has caught two. Katu dying to the right clicks of the SF as the toss avalanche is at least going to enable the Tiny to escape. But they take down Draken. Good effort.
Oh, Kotaro.
Oh yeah, mid. Kotaro maybe making the jump here. Remember, there's a second life here. Aegis for XM. He's going to go ahead and maybe, well, it seems like he's very willing to let this first life go. He's got BKB for the second. He keeps all of his souls, but he's not going to be able to keep his Shaker by the looks of things. Meanwhile, joining the fight from the side is Erica. Tombstone is going to be set up on the high ground as XM channeling up the Requiem. It's only going to catch on to two, but they've caught the Ember Spirit with it as well. He's feared and pounced, so double controlled, and a very easy kill that'll make there for Vici Gaming. A 1-for-1 trade. They lose Aegis, but they'll at least pick up the Embisk, who's been having a rather difficult game this time around on the Shaker, and he's not going to have it easy as well if he's hoping to sneak up on Draken, as of course he's scouted there, picked up by the ward. So nice warding here by Tempest, especially in the jungle on this dire side, but it's not going to be good enough for Slavin. He still dies very quickly there to Erica. And in fact, they're going to smoke. They're going to look for more.
Yep. Almost BKB on Kotaro. Let's see.
He's got Blink Arena. Draken, man, he has just been a magnet for these pounces all game. 5th death now. 9th stack, if I'm not mistaken, there. 8th, pardon, for Erica Slark. Looking for another one with the Acceptor up. Echo Saber, he gets through a second one just as quick.
Vici are still ahead in gold. So
no creeps there. Spear. They don't have any backup. There's going to be the toss back. Is that good enough to save him? Unbelievable. Still alive is actually Sebas. He gets the Remnants out as Tombstone is going to cover his retreat. Unfortunately, the supports of Tempest are going to have to die in his place. And it looks like it'll have to be supports plural as Katu caught by the tail end of that fissure and pounced immediately. 2 more kills for Erica.
No, just that.
Dropped as well. 1 familiar. Wraith Pact as well was committed. A couple BKBs around.
Okay, keep fighting.
They're going to reset, but there's going to be the toss back. They need the Wisp here. Oh, Frisk. He doesn't have the Echo Sun for 14 seconds, but he's not going to need it to save Erica because he's got Shadow Dance to save himself. Onto the cover of the Shadow Blade. Silver Edge make it is XM. They're going to at least find the Tiny as they focus now back onto BAB, who has no BKB, so he's as good as dead. They went for the reload save. Not sure where they reload him out, but there's going to be the Echo Slam now onto one. Kotaro, though, pounced and killed off. He's going to get perma-stunned. He had BKB, no chance to use it. Erica now, without Shadow Dance, jumping in quite confidently here. And even XM may look for more as Katu seems to be his next target. Silver Edge still providing him some invisibility. He's going to reveal it now. The fissure stun onto 2. Careful here, though. XM doesn't have BKB. Requiem of Souls gets the kill, rather, onto Katu. They got BKBs.
Let's hope they don't get caught out there before they all respawn.
BAB's lurking around from behind as well, even though they did get a nice catch onto the SF. And now the backline's being broken by Erica. There's the call into 1, and even the spear from behind. BAB connecting. He's going to give 2 kills here to Erica.
Yeah, really well
up
played
to
by
13-0 and 8 on Slark. It's looking real hard now.
Yeah. No, I mean, because they're also stressed, right? Because they don't see Vici, so they think they're roshing. So like they're positioning a bit too aggressively. And then
and they've
here we go
no
again.
Way. They've caught him last game here on the TA. Now into the trees they go underneath the tier 2 tower. Kotaro standing his ground with BKB, but BAB's got one as well. So Kotaro, all he can do is just TP away. In the meantime, Slark. I mean, it's feeding frenzy here for him. There he goes. Oh, a little Lucent Beam. No, not good enough to save him. There's gonna be the Avatos. Depth Shroud doesn't actually cover the Wisp here, so he might go down. But there's so much agi right now for Erica. Look at the rate he consumes the Luna. Oh my goodness, Tiny barely on screen for a second there as well as he is skewered by the X. They've just continued to apply pressure, and unfortunately, it's Tempest. They haven't really been able to really resist. And there's another spear into the fissure. An easy kill. No buyback either for Sebas. And that just about likely seals things up here, as that'll be at least 2 lanes of creeps, maybe the 3rd. There's a buyback on Luna, but she's got no BKB until she respawns. Doesn't have Eclipse. And you're facing a 24k net worth lead and probably 1 less. Good toss back as Slavian's going to go ahead and sacrifice himself. Doesn't have buyback, though. The Undying did, and that's now 2 more dead. Erica up to even more agi. Yeah. Another spear forward. They got baited by the illusion. Kotaro is running for his life. But yeah, I think there's Megas easily. Vici Gaming unlikely to leave the base. They could back and secure Roche and come back and really finish this one off if they wanted to be extra clinical. But as they see things, no need for that. Focus onto the tier 4s. Luna trying to farm up a couple of tier 3 items, like that'll make a difference. Unfortunately, not for the tier 4 towers, and certainly not for the Ancients, as under siege it will go. Tempest, they're gonna give it one last fight for the boys, as Caillou caught by the Arena of Blood, killed off by a single right click. He's got buyback, in comes Kotaro as well. He's holding onto the Ogre Seal Totem, out comes the Eclipse, BK beat up. He is broken though, he's not bouncing these glaives, gets off the Mantis style, alive a bit longer here as they continue to stun up Erica here, who doesn't have Aegis, but has Depth Shroud still.
Is finishing
no way
the game
to cover him, but it doesn't matter. The game's over.
Right.